What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Battle Brothers. And we are picking up where we left off last time. This time is going to be our Oath Takers campaign, starting it off for us. And there was a few little changes I wanted to make off camera. I wanted to say someone here had a scimitar, as I was just kind of looking around. And some armor shuffling I wanted to do as well for some of the bros who are going to be kind of more or less in the front lines of our coming engagement. There we go. Give them a little bit of the cooler drip there. Maybe a sword here. And there we go. Alright, guys. Whew. We have a tough fight here ahead of us. It's a fortified location. It's on a step. So who knows? Who knows how this is going to go? They're not paying us a ton, so I'm hoping it's not that difficult of a fight. I think in the last episode too, we were looking at hiring additional brothers. We did hire quite a few. We're already at 11 out of 18. But I did want to get this flagellant in our crew, this Gisbert guy. No one has claimed the names of our newest characters yet. I'm hoping you guys get around to feeling like that. Maybe they have to survive a few battles before they're worthy of the names. But we're going to go ahead and head over here to the Outcast Den. We've been here. Okay. So guys, if you ever have vision of a place and you don't know what the fastest way to get there is, just click on it. Your brothers will find the fastest way. Obviously, I didn't know there was a fjord here. For all I know, I would have had to go all the way around and come here. But yeah, the fog of war will block telling you how to go. But if you just click over here, the brothers seem to instinctively know the way. And this is lucky. We're getting there with, you know, gear repaired, not a lot of cash. And a few raiders, a few marksmen, and some thugs. And it's also daytime, which may favor us, depending. They have marksmen, though, so I don't know. We could back up here, but why? I was going to say, the type of marksman they have is really important. That's a regular crossbow, so like a tier 2 crossbow. Pretty scary weapon. In the early game, this wrecks a lot of bros. Basically, like 2 shots you. And is pretty accurate, even in the hands of these dudes. So we're chilling. Okay. And we just, you know, see how they're going to move. Some 38s on this guy. Killing him would be nice. He's got a bonking stick. We'd like to not get bonked. I'll take that. I'll take any random stray hits. If they want to hang back, you know, the crossbows are definitely deadlier than our archer and, you know, stick and rock combo. But if we're more accurate with it, we should be fine. We could always shield wall too. We could do a lot of things if they don't want to come in. That hurt, but like, we're fine. He's got 100 HP. This is the shot that matters. Oh, okay. I mean, that hurt too. And it pierced our chest. Ugh. We're waiting. You come to me, nerds. Let's see what they do. Nice. Yeah, we probably lose this trade. Let's see what they do. Man, I really thought some of them would want to step in, but they're not. They're just going to cover their marksmen. Pretty sneaky, sis. Okay, we're going to have to step up then, which is tricky because we have to do it while covering our back line. And we're not doing it this turn. Otherwise, it's like we're piecemeal engaging. They're down 1 man, so I guess on paper we're winning the trade, but against crossbows we're not winning the trade. Gonna step here. It makes him more of a target, and if Dietrich gets shot, fine, we just pull him back. If he gets shot and hurt, I don't think it'll kill him. What we want to do is start putting pressure. I meant to step in here, but that's okay. We're going to start putting pressure. Let's wait. On the crossbows. We wait with the back line. That's unbelievable. I mean, they're getting super lucky, I think. Not super lucky. They're getting a little lucky. Let's wait. See what the next target is. Man, the AI is getting good, huh? Okay. We're in this. So here's the deal. We have to step in here. But we might get engaged on. Whiffing some 33s. And to prevent us from getting engaged on, we're going to step in. Step in there. Randolph should be able to beat this guy. Unless he gets a lot of help. It's a tricky fight. It's a tricky fight with them having fortifications. Nice. Not getting stunned there is huge. We might get shot in the face. Step in here. Give them tricky lines of sight. The mining pit kind of sucks against our armor. And by sucks, I mean it's good against our armor. Step in there. Okay. Rotation if we need it. Yeah, and we might need it. Would have been nice if this huge weapon could do some good for us, but it's just... it may not. Alright, let's overwhelm this guy and try to flank. We wait here. They're probably going to come in on us. I'm going to say some kills would be much appreciated. We're going to back up here. That way these guys have way less chance to engage on Winrick. Pretty glad about that. Man, if I could step back here. Did it. Nice. That was a gamble, but boy did it pay off. That's both of those shut down. And that's beautiful. I'll take the 64 there into the rotation. They can't shoot me anyway now, but it's fine. Still a good play. And then Arathorn here. Let's get the pitchfork out. And start moving to support up here. Dietrich and Theodobald are not high-leveled bros. So their ability to beat 2 raiders is very low. You know what? Just run. Just run, Gildrick. We're not going to need you. But let's have a more united front here. This guy's coming in for sure. It's just a matter of where. Okay. And he went in not on Dietrich, which makes sense. Step in. Boom. Good hit. All the armor gone. Nice. And the shield wall did protect us. Let's go for the guy who's got the bonking weapon. Us getting stunned would be pretty bad for us. And with no armor, he should go down in no time. Good. Love to see the AI being defensive. That's usually great for us. Excellent. And we're going to step in here too. Give him another target. Why not? And get a little bit better surround on this marksman. If he tries to run, he won't have a chance. Just get out of here, Gildrick. Gildrick is just, man... The knee, he's got the eye. You know what? I think it was... I'm trying to remember who it was in the comments that said we should change him to arrow in the knee. Gildrick arrow in the knee. I like that a lot. Skyrim was the first... I mean, I guess I played Oblivion. But I got into Skyrim so much more than I ever could with Oblivion. Maybe it's just a graphical thing. I kind of missed the boat on Oblivion, I guess, when I was younger. Wonderful. Let's hope we get some of these armors. Nice little surround here. Easy kill, basically. Because of the good surround. This is sketchy, because this dude has a Scramasax, which is a pretty good weapon. I think what we do here instead... You know what, I'm rethinking. I'm recalculating, because what I think is going to happen is... He's going to try to run. Yeah, and now he is. And I want to make sure I have someone here to catch him. So a little bit of this here is me just... positioning myself into better positions. To make sure they can't run away as easy. Step here. See if we can land a rock. Pass. Pass. Now, there is an item in the game, guys, that will heal permanent injuries. You only get one of them. We'll run them down. We got to get these crossbows. You know what? I didn't even see if we got the crossbow for the other guy. Those crossbows would be massive pickups for us. Just absolutely game changers. And we got one. We got one at least. It looks like there's a bag here, which is where that dude died. So I'm hoping that we did indeed get the crossbow. There's a way to look, but I don't remember what it is. We got to get a big surround here. Smash him with some rocks. Damn. Okay. I was gonna say, if this guy gets away, I'm gonna be pretty upset. We're good, we're good. We've got some daggers. We could try... Well, you don't have a dagger. Went for the bloody play there. Yeah. It just would be nice to get this gear. We're just not gonna get it. And the decapitation... No levels off of that? Not a single level? And we got both the crossbows with the quiver of bolts to go with it. We've got one suit of armor, one helmet. That's great. Worn mail shirt. And a nasal helmet with rusty mail, what I always call like the Raider helmet, because they're the only ones really that wear it. These are great. We'll take as many of those as we can get. And the money is beautiful. The tools are beautiful. The food is beautiful. We needed all of this. And we even got another Morning Star, not to be overlooked. And just a ton of stuff we can sell. That was great. No levels is a little like, what the hell? But... Poor Gildrick, man. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to make you a badass. What are we doing? Okay, but crossbow time is awesome. Not great skills. All of our archers really do suck. Even Arathorn isn't great. But let's... Man, the billhook is such a good weapon, we have to use it. We can't put it on the side and not use it. Someone has to use it. Could be, for now, could be Dietrich here. Switch up the scimitar. Something like this. It looks good. What else? Gildrick, man. I'm going to continue to give you good gear in the hopes that you just make it. Give you that. That's right. We got a little bit. This is 110. This is 110 as well. What's the fatigue? This is a little bit heavier, a little bit crappier. There we go. This is a 35. I mean, we're rearranging, what do they call it? Chairs on the Titanic. It's kind of what we're up to right now. And then is anyone in a position to use this? I mean, I guess Theodobald, but I think we were like settled on him just being some kind of a legit spear, bro. We just don't have the next tier spear. And whether or not we want to use the Scramasax or the Morning Star, I mean, we could play around with it. But just for those of you who've never seen it before. But I think the Morning Star is better just to have the option of bonking. Plus the spear is better just for the increased chance to hit while his stats suck. But anyway, let's go back to K-Water. Kai Wader? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. We're going to turn it in. We're probably going to grab the Flagellant. Is just, yeah, we're going to have to sell some stuff to make sure that we can get to the next city to make some plays. The massive citadel here, this is not where we want to go. We're going to go to Rothenbach. We forgot to click on it when we traveled by. But they might have some contracts for us. In fact, I could nearly guarantee it. Anywhere that has ruins probably has contracts. Because they may have a contract to fix the ruins. Let's fast forward it. Sorry about that. A little bit of travel, not hurting us. And with them being well supplied, I think... Let's see. Do we have any... The prices here to sell are garbage. So we're not going to. The prices here to buy, also not great. Would like to get this padded leather, but I don't think we can afford to do everything we want to do here. So instead, we're just going to grab our Flagellant, bro. We're going to hire him. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thaumaturge? I've had this before. Hold on, let me read this. Some say the gods speak to us, and if true, they definitely spoke to Gisbert. As cultists spread their vile word like disease on a rat, Gisbert saw fit to take up arms and battle the heresy. As the laws of the universe bend to a world-consuming war, a thaumaturge like Gisbert might be useful to have around. I had a dude once who had the title of thaumaturge, and he was one of the most busted star-having characters I've ever had. I don't know if he'll have that type of star placement, but this is basically our Sigmar priest joining our Bretonnian band. Get in, bud. And with that, we're at 12 bros. He's paranoid. That's no good. It's kind of good. His initiative not super relevant, but look at this. The 2 stars in melee, and if we want, we can ignore the range skill or just make him yet another hybrid. Huh. He's starting at such a low spot, though, with range skill. He'd basically just end up being another crossbow bro. But, man, I really didn't want to have that many range tools. If we do have range tools, I don't know. I was kind of following, like, Bretonnian lore as a guideline of what we should do for this Let's Play, which is a little weird. But, I was following that idea because in Bretonnian lore and Warhammer, it's unchivalrous for the knights to use ranged weapons of any type, right? And anything that kills knights is like forbidden in their lands. It's kind of like a funny play on reality. We'll check this out. I didn't see this. I don't even know if they had this before. Escort to Hammerurden. We'll think about it. Let's just check for a second, pause. I don't think I've discovered that place, so that might be worth it just to go and discover it and get paid along the way, and I think I will do that, and I can talk while we travel. That's fine. Because we have a little bit of repairing to do, a lot of repairing to do, a little bit of healing to do. So this works. A chance to play numbers. I don't usually do this, but we'll play a little bit. See, and then we lose, and then we lose again. I've had enough. Should always stop while you're ahead, guys. I played a scratch-off ticket one time, and I won. I think I paid a couple, like $5 for it, and then I scratched it off and won like $25, something like that. And then I turned around and went right back in, cashed it out, and I've never played another scratch-off since. Just feel like I'm ahead for life. But what was I saying? I was saying something, and I don't remember what it is. Oh, yeah. Bretonnian stuff. So, I kind of was hoping to follow those rules. Gronenwall, couldn't quite click on it in time. But this isn't a place we can get contracts from anyway, so I'm not that concerned about it. Us not getting paid is not good. This is taking a little longer than I anticipated. I thought we'd be there about nowish. Are we barely gonna... Oh, we went negative. It's alright. That's alright. We're good. That was pretty close, though. One more day and we'd have been in trouble. Anyway, I didn't want to use a lot of range tools, is what I'm trying to say. If I'm going to use range tools, I kind of feel like crossbows would be cooler. But maybe we let these guys use the bows, and then our other Let's Play with the Anonymous, those guys use handguns, fire lances, grenades, stuff that's like more technological, which is what I feel like crossbows are. But some of these dudes are just gonna like have to be crossbow users because they'll probably never be good enough to be great archers. Anyway, we'll figure it out. We don't have to answer these questions now, but it's something to think about as I build. And the prices here to sell are even worse, but the prices to buy are incredible. And we will sell a lot of this garbage. Even though the prices aren't good, we're going to sell it anyway. Because we need the cash. And that just is what it is. And there we go. That little sell-off paid for everything we just bought. Man, the prices here to buy are so good. These are some cheap, like, tier 3 weapons. Cheap pole hammer. Really cheap longsword. A longsword in some of our brothers' hands would be sick. A messenger here. Man, a witch hunter would be another great character to get into this group. And someone told me that the peddler does give you lower prices. So, this is interesting. If it's like a baseline 5% or something lower price for the rest of the game, this dude is crazy good. And I can't believe I've never grabbed a peddler before, or at least I never noticed the effect that they were having. Where do you want me to go? Deliver cargo to Königsmund, about 2 days to the southwest. I need to look at where that is on the map, but that might be very doable. Yeah, and we can shave time off of that by going through the wilds. But we may want to still stop at Gronenwall and try to take as many fights as we can along the way. It sucks, but this is kind of the only direction we have right now. There's almost certainly another city if we keep following this. But I don't really want to be here. So I'll accept this contract. And then we'll travel. And hope to find some stuff that we can kill. We've only got one more day on this. Yeah, which means it's kind of rough because I didn't get a chance to finish. I gained renown. I needed one more contract fulfilled. Any weak man can kneel, but to do so from a position of strength is true humility. While the Light Brigade could have sought to wield its fame to make new fortunes, it instead stood aside, dedicating portions of its wealth to the needy and back to the communities who were offering these contracts in the first place. Many of the men have learned well from this experience, and there is some hope that the methods deployed will be of use going forward, whether in this life or the next. The Light Brigade are ready to take on their next challenge, and everyone's content, but we could have done better. See if we can cut down a little bit of time here while getting a little bit of exploration. The mountains. Oh my god, we're in a rough way. I didn't expect a massive mountain range. Oh no. Okay. Well, hopefully we don't starve. We can get to Gronenwall and buy some food. No fights, though. Any fights would have been appreciated. Let's grab some bread. 2 more days, we're good. What does this city have? This big place only has a kennel? Come on, man. That's such a waste of a large city. We're not getting the luckiest here. I'll fight anything. Whatever you want. And let's take our next oath. Sitting alone in thought isn't just a physical task. You must clear your mind of all obstruction and distraction, cutting away every element until you are left to darkness in its purest state, where mere glimmers can become divinations, brightly standing amidst all that which is black. And there it is, coming to you in an instant, truth effervescent in its shimmering clarity, held out to you by the glow of young Anselm's hand. The truth of your purpose and the Light Brigade's future, it must undertake but one oath. Evildoers skulk and hide away from the walls of the just. Okay. Take a oath of fortification. Trust your shields as you would put faith in the old gods, for the contribution of the trees and the earth shall not be wasted on the nervous hinge of a coward's arm. Your men build up 25% less fatigue when using shield skills. The knockback skill now staggers targets. That's sick. You're now will increase. You gain extra renown if none of your men die during the oath. Okay, this is a pretty easy one to take. The Oath of Valor, your men will never flee in battle. And we gain extra renown for winning battles where we're outnumbered. But we gain 15% less experience. And this one makes it so that our men cannot move on the first round of combat. Glad I caught that. But that's still fine. I often don't move on the first round of combat anyway. Especially once I have the ranged advantage, which I'm starting to with these crossbows now. And then lastly here, the Oath of Dominion. We are from the beasts, but the beasts wish to have us back. Distance oneself from nature's primitiveness. Prove your worth over her, such that your humanity be held in the grip of your own hands, and seen through thine own eyes. Your men have plus 20 resolve, 10 melee and range skills when fighting beasts, but lower when we're fighting any other foe. We haven't seen many beasts, man. So, like, if I knew I could go out and just kill a bunch of webnecks and kill a bunch of dire wolves and stuff, which we haven't even seen, I think we're going to take the Oath of Fortification. Keep our men alive. I love the less fatigue from the shields. I love using shields anyway. I've done Let's Plays on my own where I basically do like shield only. Shield and spears. And just have the craziest spear walls that like nothing can break. Like, you think a two-hander bro is strong with all of his like stars and extra points in melee skill, but you have like those same stats on a dude who's using a spear and they just never ever ever miss, and their spear walls always work, and most enemies in the game just can't get past that. We have a chance to fight some undead here, maybe. Oh no, these are orcs. It looked like they're skeletal footprints, but no, these are orcs. We're still headed in the general same direction, so... Okay, well, I like that a lot less. Because we're going to go broke soon. We're close enough to turn in. Let's take this fight for fun and see what we can do. If we can't do it, whatever. We're taking a fun risk here. But there's a good chance we should not be doing that. And when I see 6 berserkers, I realize the accuracy of my statement. There's no way in hell we should be fighting these guys. Oh, we can't move. Oh, that's right. I was just like, immediately forgot. I can't move. Okay. Alright, these whiffs are kind of brutal. And they're going to get high ground on me. Alright, this has become interesting. We should not be taking this fight. I am so stressed out. There's a world where we win this without a casualty, but boy, do I think we would have to do this fight a number of times, and having this oath is pretty bad. Here we go. And this is where we just get crushed. The longer they take to engage, the better for us. That's a nice hit. It's a nice hit. Scramasax. We just shield up. We're not stepping in on them. That miss was real bad. As was that one. Can't let him live to swing that chain at me. We shield wall here. It makes his shield wall stronger. Alright, now we go for a decapitation and we whiff. He was wounded enough for that to be a good idea. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, guys. This is not good. Because they're just going to bop Geldrick here. Alright, added an extra injury. That's great. Small chance we kill him first. Now he's wavering, and he's got 3 injuries. We rotate. We can't let him hit Geldrick. Now this guy is up next, correct? Yeah. There's still a great chance he just bops Geldrick, but we gave him the best shot we could. Yeah. And he used Berserker to kill me. Damn it! Damn. We were so close to clearing this. But just them hitting us is terrible. See if we can land the stun. I don't know. Can you not stun those dudes? There's some guys you can't stun. I don't remember if Berserkers are among those groups. We're just going to play it out for fun, but obviously we're not taking this fight. Yeah. We are not heavy metal enough yet to fight big boys. Or, you know, kind of like conversely, our ranged game isn't tight enough to where we can really like punish them. Because in the late game, honestly, they're not that scary. They kind of suck. Like, you can pick them off really easily with a lot of archers. We'll step in there. We'll step in here. We missed 3 in a row. That could have kind of sealed the deal for this guy. Oh, that was bad. And the huge... Alright, I've seen enough. I've seen enough. Let's load up that autosave. We tried, guys. I don't know what's with all these ruins being, like, unbeatable for us. I don't think I've ever had so much trouble. I mean, this is a little farther out, and I think the group we followed reinforced that place. Huh. You step out of your tent to survey the men. A great many of them are freshly hired grunts, nervously buddying up with one another, or trying their hand at some of the weapons. Muldoon the Acolyte comes to your side. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking you just hired a bunch of meat for a thresher. How about I whip these boys into shape so they don't eat an orcish blade their first go in battle? Yeah, please. Very well, see if you can teach them to fight man against man. Very well, see if they can put bow and arrow to use. Very well, get them into shape to carry real armor. No, they need to keep a little strength they have. Yeah, let's get them into shape to carry real armor, see what that does. Muldoon the Acolyte looses a sharp whistle, gathering the new recruits around him. He looks around, grinning the nods. Alright, you limp-dick, teat-sucking, noodle-arm, goat-farkers. We're going on a march. The veteran spends the rest of the day ruthlessly running the recruits as far as he can until the last one drops from exhaustion. Breathe, little babe, breathe. Take it all in. There's plenty to go around for the rest of us. Don't feel bad. Swallow it like your mother should have swallowed. God dang. Now I've shot stains that ran faster than a lot of ye, so I'll be seeing y'all again tomorrow on good proper time. That'd be before the sun rises, shit sticks. We'll do that again tomorrow. And for our effort, Muldoon the Acolyte shows little mercy and has the men running again and again in the days to come. After all, he says, it's for their own damn good. So I took this hoping it would give us max fatigue bonuses, because that's kind of good for everyone. The exhaustion sucks, but we're also nowhere near a fight here. We need to go to Königsmund as fast as possible to get paid. Hiring that the flagellant was kind of the straw that broke the camel's back here for us financially, but we can still dig ourselves out of this. We got to get paid, and we need a couple good contracts in a row, and we're right back in it. Even going down to the arena, as long as we're not having to fight gladiators, is something that is feasible for us. And if we can get there before midday, we won't even have the negatives there. Good. Alright, we're almost out of food. We'll check the hires, even though we can't make any good use of this. We have so many men now. Our last 6 men we should reserve for really good backgrounds. And we should basically roll with the 12 men we have. That's my thought. Something of great value has been stolen. We accept your offer. I accept this contract. There's nothing to it but to do it. Let's take a little bit of grain here. Even with the grain, we're not good? Okay. It's only 2 days worth. Man, we are short on supplies. Would love to get a falcon here. And let's go. Where are we going? Up here? Don't make me have to chase you, because I can't afford it. A few poachers and some thugs. That should be easy money for us. To arms. And then after this battle, I think we'll switch over to our other campaign here. Not being able to move. It is definitely a drawback. I'm curious if they're going to want to step forward at all. Our frontliners, we should just... Unless we're fighting something that can reach us, we should end the turn and not wait the turn. And like wreck our... Yeah. So let's We just pass here. You wait, because you might get a chance to hit. Everyone else just passes, passes, passes. Alright, now we can shoot. I do not want to get hit by this weapon. So we'll focus pretty much everything on him. The short bows don't bother me too much. That's nice. Beautiful. And that's the kind of focus power we have now with multiple crossbows. And that guy's axe will never get a chance to smack us. Okay. I'm still not keen on stepping in. I think they need to come to us. And hide that tree so we can kind of see a little bit better. And if they don't come to us, we'll go in. Want to be careful. Some of our bros are not very well armored. Beautiful. This fight could end up being over very quickly. Getting kills before it even really starts is a good way to break morale. The numbers just shift so heavily. Move in there. That was beautiful for us. Thank you, I guess. Move up just a bit. Could make these guys crossbow masters. I have to look at them more as they level to really see what they're gonna do, what their potential is. Just kind of thinking out loud. Crossbow masters are quite good. I'll open that up for you guys if you're just curious what our numbers are looking like now. Jump in here. He's got a beating stick. We can't run past him. Step in. Try to get onto these archers. We'll shoot in the hopes of hitting. And this is nice. I think we've got everyone locked down. This is great. I think if he dies from bleeding, we get less experience. Something like that. And we're expedience greedy. We want all the experience we can get. And the fight is over. Nice, easy fight. But we're also barely getting paid for this. Our economic demands are becoming real. And with this, we don't even shoot anymore. It's just a waste of ammo, which in our current financial situation is a precious resource. I think I mentioned in yesterday's episode, what really is going to turn the tide for us is when we have Battleforge and Berserk on every brother. Once we have that, we will just be so much stronger than all of these, you know, mid-tier human fights that we're taking against raiders, outlaws, whatever. Our armor will go so much further. Our kills will register as extra attacks. We just got to get to that point. It's just levels at this point. And we're not getting very many very fast, it feels like. Let's get student here. We were getting bonus experience for a hot second there. So this is our noble. We're going to take this 4 in range skill. Would have loved to see a better melee skill roll. A 5 roll in range defense might be worth grabbing. I'm not going to grab that 3. I'm going to grab the 3 and resolve. And I don't understand if you think that's strange. And I'll grab the 3 in melee defense. I think that was probably the better of our options. Didn't have a lot of great options there to be real. Colossus here on Omar. Happy to see it. Good rolls, man. Give me some good rolls. Like I said, another potential hybrid character who's currently just using a shield. He's going to get a 4 in range skill. The game is just like throwing me into this. A 3 there and a 4 here. And there were good defensive rolls, but we'll take this. Just a back wall of Billman with crossbows, potentially. Could be our fate. Just a row of solid row of crossbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 crossbowmen that all have like bill hooks in the back or pole hammers. Could be sick. Just heavy metal. Just no nimble. I don't think this company's gonna have any nimble. I think we're just gonna go heavy. Okay. Another traveling mission to Hakim al-Ramal. I need some time to think about this. Let's see real quick if I pause it. Hakim al-Ramal has the arena? Yes. That's kind of where I want to go anyway. It's just we don't even have the food. We don't have the money. We don't have anything, man. Sell all the trash. And I mean, we need to sell like all the trash because we have nothing. Do I sell the fire pot? No, I think we keep the fire pot. More food. I can check the 3-star contract. There's just... Yeah, okay. 5 days. I mean, it would basically pay... We're not going to have to eat during those 5 days. So that's good. But if no one attacks me, it sucks. It's 5 days of wasted time. Yeah, we have to take this. And you know what? I'm going to keep playing this a little bit more. Because I think we are that much ahead. Let's go down here. Nice, some undead. Something else to fight, finally. Let's kill these dudes. I don't necessarily want to fight them in a swamp. And they're kind of leading me on a wild goose chase here, sort of away from where I want to be. But after this fight, we'll switch over. We'll switch over. I'm just stoked to not be fighting humans. Let's see where they engage. Spacebar on everyone. Because they might try to overload this flank. Most of them I saw were just regular Wiedergangers. They don't even have weapons. A couple armored ones. And shooting at night, you know, the odds of us hitting pretty low. Could even just switch to our all melee weapons. It's probably for the best. Yeah, I'm not going to shoot anymore. Except, I guess, with Winrick, because he doesn't have a weapon. So if you've never seen Undead before, and I know this is weirdly the first time we're fighting them so far in this Let's Play, they can come back to life after you kill them unless you decapitate them. They're also super slow. They also have probably the least amount of tactics of any enemy in the game. Oh, this is Winrick. Winrick cannot switch. Zahiri has a sword, at the very least. Move out here. And they also kind of suck versus armor. Wouldn't be surprised. He's going to come back to life for sure. But you can get some decent early game drops from them. From the armored Wiedergangers, anyway. The regular ones, no. You're not going to get any gear. I don't respect their zone of control. Arathorn has a pitchfork. Perfect for killing undead, if the movies are to be believed. And a good strategy when fighting them like this is to not worry about killing them so much, because they're just going to resurrect after you do that. The thing to think about is to... And we need to move you down here. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to attack. The thing to think about is to soften them up. Shoot each of them a little bit. That way when they come in, they finally step in. They're all just that little bit injured. And that way you can cut them down in your front lines. Which is way more effective. And then you can step on their corpses or whatever and like make zones of control. If you kill them when they're way out there... I mean, killing them isn't useless to kill them way out there, because what it'll do... And I didn't need to step down there. Go for the decapitation so they can't come back. What it'll do is make them stagger their approach a little bit more, perhaps. So that, I mean, there's some value. We'll step in here. I don't need to take this fight like this. And I'm not going to against him. He's got a real weapon. He's got a level 2 hand axe. So does this guy, now that I'm looking at him. Nice, another decapitation. Feels good. Would be nice to get those weapons. Make sure he can't come up on this high ground. We'll wait with you here. We'll wait with you here. Go for the 82. Their armor's okay. Better than some of the stuff we're wearing. But it's also like decayed armor, so it really isn't as good as the stuff that our frontline bros are wearing. Would like to get those helmets, though. We'll see where they move. That hurt. Let's bonk him and smash him. Go for big hits. Yeah, I'm not engaging with Zahiri at all. He's just gonna get hurt. Now what I could do is engage here, make sure we have some high ground. Bring Mudun down here. Make it a better fight for us. This guy's gotta die. I'm gonna step in here. Go for a decapitation. We hit him in the head, but we didn't get the decapitation. He might have had a little bit too much HP. Move in here to support. Can't injure these dudes. Nice. Would be great to kill them and not give them a chance to resurrect. Step in here. And we don't have enough for the decapitation. But yeah, killing them all in the same turn like that meant they didn't even get a chance to come back to life. And for our trouble, we get a signet ring, a little bit of gold, some stuff. Yeah, we didn't get any of the good stuff. That hurt. That hurt us pretty good. And now we're stuck in the mountains. There's a deserted farmstead we could attempt. I'm kind of getting sucked into this campaign and not switching just because of how perilous it is. I feel like it needs my full attention right now. And maybe we just switch over the Anatomist at the end to take a fight or something. Cannot hire anyone. What is this event? Preparing a feast. Cook houses and kitchens are buying food in bulk. Wow, so I can't even buy food here without it being extremely expensive? Screw you, man. And they have a cheap male halberd, a really cheap one. And I can't afford any of it. They have a super cheap military cleaver. They have 2 super cheap military cleavers. Wow. painful to not have cash. The prices to sell here are good. I have to buy food. Nothing I can do about it. I've got to overpay. Getting this male hauberk would be sweet, as would getting those other things, but we just can't. Old Rupert's hut, eh? Haunted? Damn, we're so broke. Alright. Let's go back to the south and hope that the arena can fix our money problems once again. It saved us in the past. Maybe it'll save us now. Cool that they're having that event, though. I don't know if I've seen that in a long time. I didn't recognize the icon. Okay, we're going to make a measly 640. But we have an opportunity here. There are missions. They have ambush trade routes. God, we gotta buy that. Okay. Before we do anything, we have to do the arena. 2 gladiators. I'll wait for the next fight. Man. As much as I'd love to try to take them, it's just not gonna happen. We are not strong enough. We're not geared enough. We're not a lot of stuff enough. Arathorn here. Let's see what his rolls are. I'm happy with these rolls. I'll take the 4 in fatigue for sure. I kind of like the natural 4 in resolve. And then after that, I don't think I would pump that anymore. And then from here, I'll take a 2 in range skill. The question is, do I want him to be a polearm master or like an axe master or a hammer master? It just depends on which weapons we get. And I usually wait until I get some unique stuff before I start making those decisions. And because of that, it's going to be quick hands. All of these backliner dudes are going to have quick hands. Okay. 4 in range skill. 4 in fatigue for sure. Then I'll just take this 4 and... Well, you know, I didn't give a good enough look there. 4, okay. I'm still good with this. And then here we go for student. Check this out. Okay. It's options here. It's a lot of options. I think we kind of ignore all of these beautiful resolve stars because we've already got 2 characters with rally. As much as that pains me. And his HP is already in a decent place. Let's make sure he gets good maximum fatigue. And we just get both of these 3 right here. Oh my god, this is not... I thought this was someone in the back line. No. Okay, that was wasted. The range skill was wasted. But I was also kind of thinking about making these guys be like throwing weapons as well. Oh wow, your throwing skill is so bad. Is it because of... Yes, missing eye. Everyone except for Galdrick might get a throwing weapon. You don't want the one-eyed guy, the Michael Bisping throwing. You know what? I'm changing... I like arrow to the knee, but this is going to be Bisping. Is this how you spell his name? Michael Bisping? Not Bisping, right? Bisping. If you guys watch UFC, he's a one-eyed fighter / commentator now. Pretty cool dude. Doesn't afraid of anything. Check the alchemists just to know what they have. Check everything just to know what they have. This is the big boy version of the scimitar that we're currently using. Check the hires just to know what's here. Check the marketplace to know if there's any stuff like Southern Mail shirts on discounts. That would be a decent pickup for us. Anything else would be decent. That's kind of it. We absolutely have to have food. So we buy the food. I think we even buy like a lot of food. I don't like having food problems. We're gonna buy all of that. Okay, let's take this. Accept your payment. Hunt down what terrorizes them. It's a beast, which is cool. And this will buy time for us to come back and get the next 9 Nexurs, and one of them is a tier 3. This is kind of spooky. honestly. And if they want to come all the way back here, this is fine. Yeah, it's spooky. Even though we have the superior numbers, it's still spooky. Oh, beautiful. It's been so long since I fought on this map. Okay, here's the big boy. He can swallow men whole. So can your mom. But he can swallow men whole and digest them, which does damage to them over time. It's pretty gross. These misses were also pretty gross. I'm not moving. Not that I can move. But I wouldn't move anyway here. I would let them come to me. And we just pass. Sorry, I got a random, what I'm hoping is a scam text. Because it says, there's a loan thing, thank you for your account payment. I'm like, I don't know if I got a loan with you guys. Seems pretty scammy to me. Yeah, hopefully this big guy stays back. We'll wait here, we'll see how they jump in. Let them come in. But when we kill, we need to step forward. So like this. And cover the corpse. Alright, that was a crummy miss. Let's hide up here in the splashy grass. Does that not cover me? I guess not. Nice. Striking fear into them is a good strat. Hopefully I can step forward and not one of them is going to step in and eat. Nice. He stepped in but didn't eat. That's great for us. This three-man surround is bad. As are all of these terrible whiffs. We do be whiffing though. Not that we had like amazing odds, but we didn't have terrible odds either. Okay, they're going to be faster than me. This guy's going to eat for sure. So, I mean, the thing is, when they eat, they heal all the damage they've taken. So putting damage on him but not killing them wouldn't have been that good anyway. Okay, this guy's going to swallow someone for sure. Yeah. He's got to go. Nice. And the fear is very important. We're going to step in here with Dietrich, even though it's very dangerous. We need the kills because we need the fear. That was amazingly clutch for us. As was that. As was that. As I say, he may eat, but we also had no damage on him, so there's no loss of value there. Could try to switch out. I'm not going to. Let the man take his shots. We need to move Galdrick out to the flanks. Okay, now we switch out. He's got a cut artery. That's a really bad amount of switching. Cut artery, does he bleed every turn from that? Because if that's the case, he's going to die. Do we not have anyone with bandages? We should always have at least one. Come over here. Another stun here would be incredible. We'll lose 3 hit points per turn in combat, yeah. Does no one have a bandage? I think we may have used it already. The one they give us to start with. I don't even think retreating with him is an option. Will he die from that? He might. Unless we can finish this turn. Next turn. That's pretty gross. And Dietrich gets decapitated for our trouble. And the whiff train is kind of continuing here. Honestly, a bit shocked at the amount of whiffs we're seeing. Yeah, we might want to retake this fight. That's a lot lost against Nagzurs. Granted, this is a pretty tough fight. Yeah, I mean, it is a kind of a tough fight. But I also feel like we got RNG to death. Although you guys might be looking a little bit more at the stats than I am. Maybe it's totally fair. I'm sure it's totally fair. It's random. Or is it? Don't know. But yeah, we lost a lot of bros here. We'll retake this fight. But I'm curious to see if there's any event or anything afterwards. Yeah, and somehow Galdrick survives yet again with another permanent injury. Yeah. Anyway, guys. You know what? I'm actually going to call it for today's episode. I might take that fight off camera and just get it done. Because I'm not really interested that much in fighting the Nagzurs as much as I am in getting back into the arena. And then when we come back next time, we might like do an arena fight or two or something like that, and then switch over and do a lot of Anatomist play, I think. But thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett, channel's Good Talk Gaming. And as always, y'all, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.